any donation games, so whatever. This is my last day for it, and please donate. But I ever play, please donate. And the please donate has not popular for it, but I think it's so popular, right? I think so, whatever. But then in the back in the day, so when the please donate used about it, but you cannot get donations in June of 2026. So that's how Roblox does do it with Roblox. But Roblox was so unfair to terribly add something. How is that misbearable? You know, when I'm checking some updates that ruined their lives, but I'm not that crazy. Upon impact, you know, some reasons are below upon impact, but Roblox is not my good. But that's insane. But that's insane how Roblox is not interesting. And so you can see. Wait a second, how? Any donations are spreading from it. Wow. Uh huh. Yeah, probably. Uh huh. Yeah, probably they're happening any time. Hello, what's up? What's up? I'm streaming right now. You don't free? You don't watch? You watch it? Hello, what's up? I can listen in to any music. Well, you can use it from. But this game has added the Macarena and the new Smite, which was called the Macarena, which is I like it very good. I like the Smite very nice. I like I like the Macarena of it. However, that's how I did. That's how I got it for the vase, and they added a Macarena Smite, which was looking pretty good. But somehow you can get a boot very soon before you already dropped it. Somehow it's 100 Robux to not to do, but it's 100 Robux not for 1,000 instead. It's a 1,000 Robux. Congratulations, and I'm gonna meet Devil. This mean I can do this. And however, if you were the first among my first streamings on YouTube, however, if you were the among of my oh wait a second, I can join. I couldn't can't. There's over nine your position in line. How was that much taken? This is impossible. You know, somehow servers are full because it takes you some minutes for to join it back. Yeah, there's something people's and but the widespreading for this convenient. It's your pedestrian. No, not your pedestrian. It the streets of it, but the pedestrian, and it's not all whole of the pedestrian, but the and one you can. But okay, let's go. There's over 7 players before. If anyone leaves, you can join any servers. What you could really do, and this is crazy. Whatever. I'm upon impact, but I'm not a crazy. But I'm not a crazy guy. But I'm of this. I'm just lost. I just lost it. But people got very lucky for this. Somehow people get lucky during donation madnesses. Yep. Yep, but the owner, he is so nice, but that's very good. And that's where we make our hearts. But that's definitely what making, what do we make too. But yeah. So that you would got me in but the clans are no harm here, and please do that what do we got, and take his pleasure. And the please donate wasn't, and what do you think, huh? What do you think of why I'm unfriending you? So you probably ask me when you're unfriending you, you just nothing to unfriend instead. Probably because your people is a truth, and you can you can do it. But however, this video we got some Roblox updates, but the Roblox Kids, when a Roblox Kids or even a Roblox Select might come out in the next month in June of 2026. Yes, but this will do it. But it's gonna be a controversy for Roblox, right? Update, but this update is gonna spark whatever, the upon impact will sparking, and whatever. This is it. It's not worth it, and I'm not worth it for Roblox, but it's a worth it for Roblox. It's a truth. It's a truth against where I'm talking about Roblox issues, but it's a trust. Trust me, Roblox is not there. Roblox is not there. They're fixing some issues to Roblox, but the Roblox is gonna be incredible for some issues. But Roblox is so incredible for some issues, but there's some issues that didn't fix it up, and why you can fix it when Roblox fixes up, there's some problems and the child safety concerns, you know. So I think that it's very crucial, but it's very critical. I checked the child safety, but the child safety, and they still brain on the celebrated has it's the first a 1 year anniversary. Wow, yeah, we said happy birthday to still brain rot. But however, there's a new spider elephant. Here you go. It's the first brain rot to have a 1 trillion cost. You can see it's the spider elephant. It's still brain rot. Wow, this is was a sixth OG. Yeah, what is that? And its now income was about 1 billion for this, and it cost 1 trillion to buy this spider elephant. And there's a brand new. This is an OG brain rot, and it's now the sixth OG brain rot. The sixth OG brain rot spider chain costing 900,000 robux. Yeah, definitely. However, if you buy expensive items in this game, but you are probably still not to spend any time, but Sammy has a spider chain inside. Very nice. So you will be asking me, so you were very nice of the truth of the question. Do you? This is it. This is all where it begins, so we make our hearts. It's so a very true and nom nom nom. Yeah, we got not to do, but I'm spending there for this, and we should add an IG, but don't make better for this, and we make it. We can go in, we can make it. But it was better to not live without. This game was so better than please donate, but this game is so better than please donate. Whatever. However, if you are the fan among the Spwinner donations, but you are not the fan of the please donate, so yeah. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no problem. Still, you have a question. Also, my God. If I'm friending you, would you give it? Nah. If I'm sending you a friend request, then still I give up yourself? And we will gain friends of this completely. We will gain with the friendship completely. We will gain with the friendship completely. So, however, if you want to gain completely with your friends, you can gain your friends completely because I will gain my friends quickly. So if you are on the among with your friends, but you're still I'm gonna say hello. I'm gonna say hello to everyone. So you will be asking, and congrats and a diamond, and that's what we got. You got my diamond. So I would do, and thanks for my above my head, and where's devil? This Among Us is also true. It wasn't nice to, but that's very nice. We need this above my head, but next to my head. But the next up we have two of them, but we need three of them, including the verified. But it needs you 30% of your donated. And however, if you beat it and then you're raised somehow. This is so true. Probably so that's what we do. It's insane. It's insane, but I didn't think a majority, but it's insane. But I can spend it. I can do it. But my elite was a golf and golden and money golden. I think the sticker was when I used to get this a patch. I think I'm gonna call is the elite golden and the elite golf, and the elite will be called a money elite, and the money bag for elite for my above my name. So whatever is that. This is not part of this. And what do you do? Well, you're gonna ask and the owner will agree it. But thank you. And it's insane. But it's insane. That's very guys. It's discussing with the very nice of the discussing of it. Okay, so there. Okay, I got this new chocolate bar, and somehow this is very nice. Yeah, just the waste of your time. And if you want among of your new special batch, your brand new special batch might come out. But especially if the owner if the owner asks you and for your upcoming special batch, so this time you will only get the Padini. I'm calling it, but I'm talking to the owner SSA. So whatever, I'm gonna ask him again before if you get my new special batch. So let's see what if this update adds out, and we also congratulated for this. Holy man, wow, 3,333 Robux, 3,333 Robux dropped it. Yes, how? However, I didn't get 3,000 this time. Let's do this. Let's do this. We always not to use it, but so good. That's how you're gonna friend people, but it's insane. It's insane. Let's ask this. Yeah, but you're among of this, so it was better to not look out. I ain't. So you better look out for this. I ain't getting. Let's get 100 Robux for this time before I'm gonna end. No. Yeah, whatever. Let's get what they will do. But I'm not donating everyone this time, so I'm very sorry to not to do it. But I'm not gonna do this time. If I'm donating everyone, I'm not gonna do this time. Sorry, I just gotta skip. I just gotta skip donating to everyone, but I ain't helping it. Okay, so whatever. Okay, so whatever. So whatever. Why I'm not donating to everyone, because I'm gonna lose all of my Robux before I'm wasting this time. So I would do. Terribly, but in a severe. What we don't think it is. We don't think it is, but I can. I think so. I think so. That's insane. What we used it from, but when we used something newer, and but this game is getting the next update 63.6. But however, yes, it's gonna be there's gonna be newer for the 63.6. However, it's that again. We're gonna ask to Spwinner more and more before if we get more questions to request. Not even somehow. What even? Okay, what was it? And this is a Spwinner donation somehow. Okay, all right, let's do that. But you're not gonna do this Spwinner or even Spwinner donations. How you guys? You got it. And I'm gonna do this for you enough. But but I can trust. You're breaking it, but it's insane. You know, I'm not feeling for this. I'm not feeling and not getting banned. But yeah. However, I'm not gonna get banned. This is insane. Okay. Okay, this is so insane, and then insane. Then please donate. This game is so insane and better than please donate. What is that? Yeah. So, what do you think if you're calling this game it was better than please donate? Nearly, you don't think it's your nearly. It's congratulated. We don't think we are congratulated. So that's insane. Me again? Yahoo! Yeah. So what you got, and you can get a chances about the big wheel aid, and even somehow the server wheel. Not even what we got, what we used when we used to forget a newer the coin future, which was removed it from this game. However, if you give out, what it was annoying to give everyone a coin, but an older one, and however the old map remembers me. So, however, the old map in this game remembers me, so it was a nostalgia. However, we're not gonna call this a nostalgia. But I'm not doing this. I'm not truth. But I made this video so I'd see insane. But in 2026, let me do 49,000 raised now. All right. 49,000 raids, right? So whatever, we reached 50,000 raids before the game passes could go end and then disappear all about the boots, right? So what if you're thinking about this, but the people will get it instead of getting a Roblox Plus, and since it's saying of this, but this will show up in any orange. However, thanks to everyone for watching my streaming. So, however, instead inside because you know what, you know what. So definitely when we use this, some forgettable updates and pretty enjoy. But you can enjoy this game. But can we enjoy and use this game? Oh, when we use this game, so however, we need to friend everyone. So everyone, we need to friend everyone for fair use. So that's where we got the request. So that's where we got the request to from. So I can start a blade. However, you can do two times, but Yahoo! But I'm not. But I'm not the this. Okay, so I'm gonna end this for this, and I didn't get any Robux this time. So you're failing for this, and that's what we do it. I do. This is not what we got. This is a base. This is the worst game ever. And however, if you get that, but you need a shopaholic boot, but you're getting all the boots all around my all my failure, and that's insane. All of my things I'm not going to do is my day, but thanks to everyone for noticing it. But thanks to everyone for noticing it. So wow, yeah. So you are even the which is doing, and what if you look out, that you are, huh? Okay, it's the end. You watch the stream, man. So yeah, okay, okay, okay. So time's up. Time's out. Oh, guys, I said, I mean, time's out. It's because I'm ending the stream, so however, I did get raised at any rate. It's okay. Let's do a stream again before we get any Robuxes now. But see ya. We love it. The best game ever for that. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Okay, nice to see you. Bye bye. So see ya. The end.